I remember I first time talked with you about the idea of the short film Transgressing more than a year ago, when it was just an idea. And a couple of months ago, you kindly agreed to read the current draft of the screenplay, which is the fourth one, but not the last yet. Can you share any thoughts you had while reading the script, and how do you think Dostoevsky's story fitted into a modern British world? And overall, what do you think about it?
Well, I remember the initial conversation that we had in London about it, which was very interesting. And the idea of taking Sonia's story and focusing in on that as its own, making her the protagonist and putting it in a modern setting was very fascinating. And, from the initial idea to the more recent draft that I've read, I felt like it really came alive. And it was kind of, for me, it was a visceral experience reading the script, just because of the harrowing situation and circumstance that she's put in. And it is completely relevant to today's world. This is, so it's an interesting juxtaposition to take, something from a novel, a fictional story from so long ago, and bring it into the modern world. And yet that fictional story, there are so many true stories where things like this are occurring. So, it's a powerful thing to bring that story into the days we're living in, and all of the emotional and human and spiritual and psychological, drama of the original story is still relevant, but it's in a setting that is all too familiar to us nowadays.